Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. American Hockey League action continues on the ice tonight. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Islanders win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. And they'll dump it in. Elbow's going to hold him against the wall. Bridgeport's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Handles that one.
Simpson's dialed in early here. His first game of the season, he looks locked in and ready to go.
Big time stop there. Hobart's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Sends the pass down low. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Terry. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. From the wing, it's moved to center. And the puck leaves the zone. Bridgeport's got the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, what a chance. It puts it just wide.
And the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Bridgeport's got a hold of the puck. Melville's gained possession. Goes right to the crease. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, he whacks it away with the stick. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it into the offensive zone. Bridgeport's got a hold of the puck now. And it's kicked away. And that's intercepted by Pedersen. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Dumps it in. The Senators have it behind the net. One last rush here on this power play. And now it's over to Pedersen. Puck scooped up by Bourgeau. Receives the pass.
George's penalty is almost expired.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Grabbed along the board by Bourgeau. Melville's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here. And we are still tied.
Now that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still looking for our first goal. The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save! Oh, it's another consecutive save!
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Tries to feed it across. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. Pino's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms and cross-check, you're serving two.
The Senators once again send out their power play unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Shuts them down. Watch Kurak's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. Watch Kurak's won the draw and they're on the attack. Passes it over. Here's a chance behind the net. Grabs control down at the point. Here's a shot. Blocked shot.
But you can't turn pucks over unless you establish some pressure here, James. You want to make your opponent hear your feet coming, and that's exactly what he does. He separates body from puck, and then he makes the play that leads to the eventual goal.
Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team. Well,
he knows that he's coming in. He has to do something to make change because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime. But anytime you get a goal, it feels good. You feel like the team's buying in, so you're starting fresh.
Feeds it across. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Bridgeport's won the draw in the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And now it's grabbed by Terry. Picked up along the boards by Gonsalves. Melville's got the puck along the wall. And he gives it over to Jenik. Takes the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. Gonsalves carries the puck in his own zone. Taken by Clevin. Misses high. Overt's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. Melville's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now it's grabbed by Cairns. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McLean. Takes a shot. And he comes up with the stop there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
From the open ice, they gain the line. The Islanders have it from their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSV 4494. If you don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Bridgeport's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
And the puck's booted away. Taken here by Maggio. Melville's got the puck along the boards. Taken by Clevin. Angles it over to Jenik. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Jenik. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Melville's gained possession. And that's intercepted. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Sends it in deep. The Islanders have it against the wall. Bridgeport's got the puck against the boards. Taken along the wall by Smith. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Into the attacking end. Scooped up along the wall by Terry. Up along the wing. The Islanders played along the boards. The Senators have it behind the cage. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Senators win the draw.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
The Senators will play it against the wall. On the backhand! Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James, and listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
With the stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And here's the pass to Robbins. Grabbed along the board by Clevin. From the point, they take control of it. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Poked away by Helgeson. Picked up along the boards by Maggio. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Senators gain possession. Belleville's got the puck now. Bridgeport's got possession here in the offensive zone. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Oh, fantastic goal.
He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
The Senators are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Bridgeport's across the blue line. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Chason. From the neutral zone now. Chason's got it along the wing. Bridgeport's got the puck in the defensive end. Back at the point, they set it up. Shot! Wide of the net. Moves the puck up to Maggio. From the right side, they gain the zone. Misses just too much hair on that one.
Oh, sounds hard when it hits the glass, but not really an effective shot.
Quick pass to Maggio. Stop on the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Terry. Puck picked up by Jason. Forces the turnover. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Washkarak. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Dumps it in. Bridgeport's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by McLean. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemins Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million.
Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go. Third period is officially underway. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Bridgeport's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Nice feed from the right wing. The Senators have it now. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Maggio's going off for cross-checking.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in a game. I expect that they'll go with the exact same formation that they were successful on earlier, James. An umbrella power play set where you have 3 up high and really you're using the top of the offensive zone. You want to draw the coverage out, and then you can look for cross seams and perhaps dive down and really attack the net.
Goes to the paint! Decides to think about it. Oh, and a huge save! Melville's gained possession along the boards. The Senators come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Odd man rush. Stopped by the goaltender. Montgomery's got it against the boards. The Islanders have it now. Tries to feed it over to Maggio. And he takes the pass. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Tip shot in front. He scores! A little pop left for the play.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Islanders fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. And you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Robbins. Melville's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Toronto's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. And they win that draw at center. Sends a pass over. Moves around along the half wall. Puck moved over to Clement. Melville's looking to break out. Here they come on the rush. Moves it to George. Tries to get the puck to Liukas. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Take it along the wall by Bourgeau. Passes it over to Jenik.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Newpower's taking it from his own end. Slides it on over to Smith. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Senators gain control of the puck. Belleville's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Newpower. And now he tries to get it across to Smith. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Belleville's got possession of the puck. The Senators take it along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Bridgeport's got the puck along the boards. Here they come. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments.
Take a look to the sky. The whole team's network is looking for prizes, and in your way, all is in
Overtime, moments away. Puck is dropped on overtime. Let's find out if there's any heroes out there. Here's the chance! Can he win a stick? Oh, what a save to keep it tied! Right on the doorstep. A chance for the win! And he comes up with a huge save! Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And there's the save. Grabs the puck. And now it's grabbed by George. Along the half wall with the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. For the win! Lays out with a block. Now can he get up? Oh! Looking to make something happen along the boards. Terry's moving the puck through his own zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Misses just up and over. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And there's the horn. Overtime solves nothing, so we'll decide it in a shootout next.
Listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
Well, nothing's settled in the overtime frame, so we go to the shootout. A lot of people lament the shootout, but look at this place right now. Crowds on there. Makes a save on that shootout tape.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Well, there's still no score in this shootout, but if he can snipe, reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Had a chance to widen the lead and couldn't do it.
Yeah, couldn't capitalize, and more importantly is he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender.
And he rings the post! And we're not going home just yet.
And he bangs a stick on the ice as he knew what he had on it, and it was a win.
Pilo's got that ability to score here. Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
The table is set. The cutlery's all in place, and he can be the hero right now. Makes the save, and we'll play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Still no goals scored so far in this shootout. It's been all goal. Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Rosen's up first in this next round, hoping to end this, and shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Maggio's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it. Can't finish, and this game's going to continue.
And this is the moment you want when you have the game on your stick and the ability to finish off, and he doesn't. So now, we're back at it.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
You have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
He turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Montgomery's turn to break this scoreless drought here in this shootout. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Looking good, makes the save.
Well, and this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shoot.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And we will play on.
Wasn't able to finish it off with the game on his stick, and it goes the other way, and that's a tough one to handle.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
And we're not going home just yet.
And he bangs his stick on the ice as he knew what he had on it, and it was a win.
It's been all puck stoppers so far in this shootout, and he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
New Power's made his way to center ice. He can end it all with a goal here. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Clement's making his way to center ice as it's his turn now to try to end this scoreless deadlock. Liukas is making his way to center ice. Can he be the one to clip off? There it is! Shootout winner!
He delivers a perfect unexpected backhand because he gets it off so fast. The goaltender wasn't ready for it. It was disguised, and it found the back of the net.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. It is the home opener. Always a fun night for the fans, and I know it's a special night for the players here as well. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Senators will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. And he moves it up to Kokanen. Steps inside. Puts it on net. Makes a save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Horchot's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Jenik. Belleville's on the attack. Quick shot! Hard save! You've got to be better than that!
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Belleville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Senators will play it in their own end. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. Belleville's got control of the puck. Niemela's got it in the defensive end. Intercepts the pass. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here's a blast. Blocked in front. Fantastic save.
Hildeby's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Works it across to Rafai. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dishes it off. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Great heads-up play by Daoud. Levels him with the hit. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. More than half the period left to play. The game is still scoreless. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Past the midway mark in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Shaw. Long pass across the ice. Quick feed to Putia. Takes it to the front. Big time stop.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. The Senators have it in the offensive end. Takes the puck behind the net. And he takes the feed. And that banks off a stick. Oh, he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Marlies will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Takes the shot, and gets in front of that one.
Didn't come in go there, but if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Big time stop there. Puck clear from the defensive end. Taken by Clement. The Senators squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Accuracy is everything. The light of day was in that upper part of the net, and he just whistles one by a glove hand.
And with that tally, that's the first goal under the new head coach, and they've been through a lot over the last little bit here.
Well, yeah, and he certainly wants to come and reset the temperature of this team, get rid of the bad habits, and continue on and create some expectations, so that one feels good.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Senators have taken a 1-0 lead. Hervonen's won the draw at center. Puck dumped in. Scooped up along the wall by Hervonen. Feeds it over. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Across the line from center. Fires it. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Melville's got the puck. And it's a quick pass to Halliday. Moves it up through the middle to the right. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. On the backhand. Monster blocker stopped by Gilderman.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Melville's got a hold of the puck now. Angles it over to Pilon. Oh, look at this. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Give us a chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit our city. See the official arena website for details.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. Outstanding! So they strike banger once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They gotta find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Senators have extended the lead to 2 goals here in the second, and at this rate, Cheryl, I don't think they're stopping.
Well, no, because, I mean, they've been good in all 3 zones, haven't they? I mean, you're watching their goaltender just put on a clinic, and then their offense gets to work. They're dominating in terms of shots, and they're finding a way to put it in the back of the net. Hard to get the puck off their stick.
Passes over to Shaw. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow! Tries to get it over to Bourgeau. Broken up at center by Shaw. Here's a shot, and he was ready for that save. The Senators take it along the wing. Bourgeau's got the puck. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the boards by Shaw. Moves it quickly over to Putia. Fires it on net. Oh, and he stops that one. Sprung along the wall. Here's a short pass to Jack. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Marlies gain possession in their own end. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. The Senators have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. And they win the draw in their own end. Belleville's got it in their own zone. On the back end! Gives them nothing in front. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Belleville's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. And now it's to Niemela. Moves the puck. He steps into it. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Picked up along the wall by Montgomery. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Clevin. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Sent into the offensive zone. Belleville's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends one up to Pilon. Sends the pass over. Tosses it on to Montgomery. Moves the puck along the half wall. Denies him in front.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
Tries to get it to Halliday. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Slides by the check. The Marlies get a hold of the puck, undermanned. And they send it down the ice. Belleville's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Bourgeau. And he takes the feed. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Unloads one. Standing tall with the save. The Senators gain possession. Just misses. Grabbed along the boards by Jack. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Gives it to Letellier. Oh, gaining possession along the wall. Handles the pass. They clear the zone. The Senators take it from their own end with time running out on this man advantage. Taken along the wall by Jenick. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot comes up with the stop. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
Shaw's almost back on the ice.
The Senators continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Here's a chance! That one's turned aside!
Sogard's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Oh, denies them again!
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Slides it across! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Shaw's got the puck in his own zone. Using the net for cover. The Marlies move it in. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Sogard. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Belleville's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we'll be back with a third period next.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That pot continues to grow.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Toronto's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
And there's the save of the play. Off the post. Oh, there's one more.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Dishes it to Jenick. Belleville's got it in their own zone. The Senators are on the attack. And that's deflected off someone in front. Slides the puck down low. Tries to feed it over to Robbins. Takes the feed at the point. And that one's turned away.
Sogard's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Her opponent's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off. Daouz recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Belleville's won the defensive zone draw. Works it across to Daouz. Oh, and here's the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. The Marlies get a hold of the puck along the boards. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up.
Jennings almost out of the box.
Moves it quickly over to Boucher. Denies him in close.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Utica's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Past the midway mark of the frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Toronto's in transition. Quick pass across to Voigt. Look out. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Let's get the call. The Senators are being called for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Belleville's PK unit comes up clutch.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Oh, look at this chance! Belleville's playing it from the side. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Fires it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Clevin. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Oh, misses the net, and what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Senators work with the extra attacker, a huge reason why they're winners tonight.
Yeah, I really liked their power play tonight. I mean, sometimes when there's a lot of ice available and you get numerous opportunities, you can get lulled into a static position, but they continue to create some movement, and they got quality scoring chances, and of course they capitalized, and it's the reason they got the win.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.